was stalking your sister, your half sister.
Uh-oh.
Well, we got the same mother.
Okay, well then, sister, I don't know. I personally, I don't claim anything that came from my parents that didn't come from the both of them. I consider myself an only child. I have lots of siblings, but the truth is, I am the only child between my mother and my father, and all of my siblings hated me for that. So, if you consider her your full sister, that's fine.
Oh, you by himself. He won't break his own damn TV. If you listen to me, you the only daughter that won't listen to me.
My name can take that back, because I do listen. What are you talking about?
You don't, Sean, because we would be in a situation right now. Every time I try to call and tell you a message, you hang up on me.
You don't listen.
Call me hang up.
You answer, bro.
You call me hang up, Sean, because that's what you do.
Everybody needs fucking money.
Who everybody money?
Who
Who need
money?
money? Who's everybody? I never
Money
call
for everything.
When did I ever call you for money? Yeah, but I always wait to see if you who the fuck needs my money?
As you are already aware, Jaguar Wright always manages to become involved in everyone's problems, acting as an unpaid public relations representative for disputes and breakdowns. Indeed, she has resumed her activities. It's Chrisean Rock's turn now. Jaguar is attacking Chrisean, claiming that she is an unfit mother who is mostly responsible for the health of her own child. Before we get into all of that nonsense, let me tell you something that might make you laugh out loud. It turns out that Chrisean Rock and Jaguar are actually half-sisters. Yes, while Jaguar and her older sister Mekina were seated at a live event, the tea spilled out. Shina mentioned Chrisean's name casually and remarked, "Oh yeah, that's our little sis." Jaguar, however, would have none of it. She basically stated that she does not consider you to be of actual blood unless you are descended from both her parents. Not even a little bit, given that she was the only kid born to both parents. The only reason I see myself as an only child is because all of my so-called siblings hated me for it, she claims. Jaguar thus said right away that she does not claim Chrisean in this manner. Since a sister is a sister, whether she is full, half, or step, there were of course opinions on the internet. People flocked to support Jaguar, claiming she was cliched and impoverished. Some even went so far as to claim that Chrisean and Jaguar are physiologically, if not spiritually, entire siblings because they have a mother in common. However, it is evident that Jaguar and Chrisean are not genuinely dating in spite of the criticism. And to be honest, that makes sense given the 20-year age difference and drastically different lifestyles. Chrisean was given the attention, the bags, the fame, the beauty, and the ensuing chaos. However, you are resentful because Jaguar has been around for a lot longer but has never gotten that much attention. It is inciting animosity. It was obvious that Chrisean and Jaguar had a history of animosity. Chrisean's youthfulness and success weren't the only elements that Chrisean, moreover, was everything Jaguar could never be. Does that imply, however, that she ought to speak to Chrisean's son in that manner? Things become gloomy there. Junior was brought up by Jaguar, who claimed that Chrisean's drinking during her pregnancy had seriously harmed her own unborn kid. Then she continued. This was what she had anticipated, Jaguar hinted. For example, the fact that Chrisean had a child with developmental problems did not surprise her. Mekina, who had once backed Chrisean Rock and referred to her as her ride-or-die sister, completely changed his mind while Jaguar was doing that in her.
I got some words for some motherfuckers out here, and I don't give two about who get mad. I'm waiting on everybody to get on here so I can really put these in. Motherfuckers start getting a couple dollars and their head get big. Now run back and tell her I said it. First of all, you sitting there dick frying a nigga that beats your ass. You dick frying a nigga that shitted for your son on the internet. You crazy. You really is fucked up. Your head is really fucked up, Chrisean. Period. Run back and tell her I said it. She's fucked up. Quick as God gave it to her, quick as God will snatch it. But when you sitting there making Blueface your God, you dumb as shit. It's the same nigga that was beating your ass. Like literally beating your ass. Put your son all on the internet. Talk down on your son. Didn't even claim your son. You got the game fucked up, Chrisean. You was really fucked up. But you sitting there chasing Blueface. See how much luck you gonna have. You ain't gonna have that much luck, I promise you. And I hope you didn't sell your soul. Because the way you acting, you would think you sold your soul. Ain't no sister of mine. I only claim you. I'm not claiming you. Like you wild as shit. start getting a couple dollars, then he'd get big. Fuck out of here. I don't even go around her.
She went live and began yelling after the relationship didn't work out, accusing Chrisean of having a mental disorder, selling her soul, and idolizing Blueface, a man who had insulted, mistreated, and denigrated her and her child online. Chyna accused Chrisean of prioritizing a poisonous guy over her own child and of sacrificing motherhood in order to achieve fame, wealth, and status. She then made an effort to disassociate herself by claiming that she was so insane that she was aware that longer considered Chrisean to be her sister. Internet users made fun of Chyna for exerting complete control over the reform movement. They said that she was merely attempting to add a little extra shine to Chrisean's name. She began dragging her instead after realizing it wasn't working. She once fangled over Chrisean while he was observing her. Others even wrote, "So how will you go from happy tears to slander in the public eye?" She should have had a private conversation before going live and sharing family information. Commotion as if she were trying to go viral. She was called immature by another group of people, and some even said that the entire family, not just followers, needed therapy. Let's face it, Chrisean's connection with her family has always been incredibly toxic. Additionally, they continue to argue, interrupt, and then get back together, start over. Everyone was bitter, including her mother, aunts, relatives, and others. Chrisean has even accused her mother publicly of never arguing in her favor and claiming that her family members are all trying to take advantage of her for their own financial gain. This uncertainty even affected Tachi Malone, her full sister with whom she shared both parents. Chrisean also claimed that her relationship with Tachi was ruined by one of her outbursts. Why? Because she claims that when she was a child, Tachi would playfully and inappropriately tease her.
I don't have a real relationship with my sister because when I realized when I got older, she didn't really fuck with me too. When we was kids, she was a fast individual, bro. Ask her about when she wanted to play house. No, because she acting like my really trying to touch me. Like, we don't like each other because our childhood, bro. Don't be making up. Well, I don't know what that was.
So, I mean, what are we doing? I just want to know, like,
I'm okay. Are you okay?
no, I'm not. I'm okay. I'm good in life, but the stuff that I deal with, the backlash I deal with behind the stuff that y'all did to me and said about me that's not cool. Anybody.
You say stuff too.
Yeah, but I never would call you no child molester or no rapist or back nobody on no weird shit. I would never call you that, and I know it's not true. I would never call you that. I don't care how mad I get at you. What?
Do you want to talk about that or what?
I want to talk about that. I want to talk about you getting me jumped, and then I want to talk about after that, you doing that, putting the icing on it, and I'm just like, okay, what? Did the jumping didn't work, so does it make up some? Look like
My truth is my truth.
What's your truth?
Nobody. Are we sitting down and actually getting it
I want to know what's your
straight,
truth. Yes.
we don't even have to talk about what was said because I can talk about what was because I can talk about what was said. But why would we do that? Why would we backtrack?
It's not backtrack. It's just stuff
We
that
are.
I'm going through. This is real life.
I'm going through a lot too. I
see
see
that.
dumb
I know
stuff
that.
too.
But only thing I'm saying is off. Everything that I'm saying is off of retaliation. Sean, when
It's
have I
not
ever been a monster?
retaliation.
You've always been with me. What are you talking about? Please help me out. I'm confused.
You're not confused.
I am.
It's just a narrative right now you're doing.
I can't never take a serious that ate her sister. Come on now, at 7. You a whole 15, 17-year-old eat your 7-year-old coochie. No, your life been hard, been ugly your whole life. Then eating coochie. Then in your first time eating coochie was your sister's bitch. Out of here. Your sister looks so much better than you that she turned you on, huh? She said, "Hey, little sis, let me eat that."
They were never married.
No, my mom got married, and then she remarried.
Was he ever in the house with y'all or no?
He was.
Yeah. And he was abusive to who?
My mother and my sisters.
Like how? What would he do? Like yell, fight, hit?
No, he would hit them, like slap them. Like my mother, he would go to the woods, tie her up, and beat her. And my
Wait.
sister, he lined all my sisters up, went out back at me against the wall. He put me against the wall, and I ain't do nothing with them. Like, I'm young.
When Chrisean mentioned that they used to play at home, it was clear that Touchy started things that no child should ever have to go through. The internet was horrified by that T feature. People were accusing Tay of doing that to her younger sister and called her a number of derogatory names. Tiki later attempted to talk to Chrisean, but Chrisean was not prepared to do so. She remained too raw, too broken, with Touchy attempting to defend herself and Chrisean wishing to move on without reoccurring the incident. The entire affair devolved into an uncomfortable and emotional time. Some viewers felt sorry for Touchy and conjectured that she might have done those things because she'd been hurt as a child and didn't realize the repercussions. They described it as a terrible cycle of violence and grief, particularly in large dysfunctional homes where children are allowed to fend by themselves without proper adult supervision. Not everyone had the same level of empathy. Regardless of Tech's personal history, they claimed that what she allegedly did was wrong. They grabbed her by the throat and said she was trying to destroy her reputation out of revenge and jealousy of Chrisean. Chrisean began to divulge information about her stepfather. Her mother's spouse commented, "You thought things couldn't get any dirtier," implying that she had mistreated her mother and sisters. He would guide them into the woods, hold them, and hit them arbitrarily. She made it clear that trauma is deeply ingrained. Furthermore, Chrisean did not grow up in a secure or safe atmosphere. All of that suffering, however, this does not justify the current state of affairs with her child. Internet users claim that there is no question that Chrisean's drinking during her pregnancy resulted in significant developmental problems. After viewing Junior's films, some people, including their virtual doctors, have claimed that he exhibits symptoms of neurological disorders, motor impairments, and potential syndromes. All of this might be used by Jaguar as evidence to say, "I told y'all so." Jaguar claims that she anticipated this and that Chrisean was too careless, conceited, and desperate for attention to have kids. People are still talking loudly. Despite this, Chrisean has been avoiding Junior's attention lately, maybe to protect him from criticism. Thankfully, it appears that Christina could be making an effort to alter her behavior. She's cut herself off from poisonous connections. She's currently keeping a low profile in her romantic life and avoiding more controversy. The situation is completely different when Blueface isn't present. However, Jaguar appears to be attempting to get things going by pursuing Christian's weakest point, her child, since she's bored now that the Diddy trial fire has subsided. She keeps denying Chrisean's familial status, which gives her remarks a far more intimate tone. What do you think? Is Jaguar merely attempting to remove Christian's name from the clout, or is he truly worried? Please remember to like and subscribe for more messy drama, and feel free to share your thoughts in the space provided for comments below.